You're not alone in your room right now. Somewhere in the shadows, perhaps high up in a corner you rarely look at, a silent creature is resting perfectly still. It knows your routine. It feels the vibrations of your footsteps when you enter the room, and it senses the rhythm of your breathing when you fall asleep. It is the common house spider. For most people, spotting one triggers an immediate reaction of fear or disgust. The instinct is to grab a shoe, a rolled-up magazine, or a vacuum cleaner to eliminate the intruder. But before you destroy it, you need to understand something profound. That spider did not end up in your bedroom by accident. Out of all the houses, all the rooms, and all the corners in the world, it chose that specific spot. And by killing it, you might be destroying one of the most powerful, silent guardians nature provides. Today, we decode the hidden signals and spiritual omens of the house spider. Let's talk about the web. Science tells us that a spider spins its web to catch physical prey like mosquitoes and gnats. But in many ancient spiritual traditions and natural philosophies, the web serves a much deeper purpose. It is a biological filter for the energy of your room. Notice exactly where they build. They don't build in the middle of the room where the air is moving freely. They purposefully seek out the dead zones. These are the corners where airflow stops, where dust settles, and where stagnant, heavy energy tends to accumulate. When you experience stress, anxiety, or bring heavy emotions into your bedroom, that dense energy naturally drifts to these stagnant corners. The spider's web acts as a physical dreamcatcher for the waking world, trapping low-frequency vibrations before they can settle over your bed. The spider is quietly maintaining the energetic hygiene of your space while you sleep. This guardian behavior becomes incredibly clear as the seasons shift. When the warm months fade, autumn leaves fall, and the freezing winter sets in, the world outside becomes harsh and unforgiving. While other creatures perish or flee, the house spider adapts. It seeks the warmth of your home, turning from a casual visitor into a winter resident. During these long, cold nights, the spider enters a state of deep stillness. It requires very little physical food. Instead, it becomes highly attuned to the environment. It is reading the micro-vibrations of the room, sensing the atmospheric shifts brought by the winter storms outside. It is sharing your sanctuary, offering its silent presence as an anchor of calm against the bitter cold. Have you ever noticed that spiders seem to reveal themselves exactly when you are feeling stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed? You might think it is just terrible timing, but it is actually a biological response. Spiders are essentially highly tuned tuning forks. They are completely deaf in the traditional sense, but their bodies are covered in microscopic hairs that can detect the faintest vibrations in the air. When your heart rate increases, when your breathing becomes shallow and rapid due to stress, you are literally changing the acoustic frequency of the room. The spider feels this chaotic vibration. It steps out of the shadows not to attack you, but to investigate the disturbance in its environment. It is measuring your emotional state. Beyond their biological sensitivity, we must look at what they represent energetically. Across countless cultures, the spider is the ultimate symbol of the weaver. It represents infinite patience, the ability to create something beautiful out of one's own internal resources, and the attraction of wealth. An old superstition states that if a spider takes up residence in your home, particularly a dark-colored one, it is weaving a net to catch incoming prosperity. Killing the spider is said to burn the net, breaking the cycle of incoming luck. They are a reminder from the universe that everything is connected, and that true wealth requires patience and a strong foundation. Perhaps the most powerful encounter you can have is the descent. This is the moment when you are sitting quietly, perhaps thinking deeply about a problem or a major life decision, and suddenly, a spider descends on a single thread directly into your line of sight. It hangs there, suspended between heaven and earth, looking right at you. Biologically, they are just navigating. But spiritually, this is known as the messenger phenomenon. a descending spider is considered a direct sign from the universe telling you to pay immediate attention to whatever thought you just had. It is an omen of divine timing, asking you to trust the thread of your own intuition, no matter how fragile it seems. They are the microscopic protectors of our realm. They eat the unseen pests that carry diseases. They filter the heavy energy of our rooms, and they serve as messengers of patience and timing. They do not want to bother you. They simply want a quiet corner to do their work. You didn't just get an insect in your room. You earned the presence of a wild creature that deemed your energy safe enough to live with. So tonight, when you see that familiar shadow in the corner of your ceiling, don't reach for the shoe. Just nod, turn off the light, and let the quiet guardian do its job. Have you ever had a strange encounter with a spider in your home? Tell me in the comments below. If this changed the way you see the hidden signals in your house, subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next video.